Edmonton Northwest is a place where people come to. Since time immemorial, First Peoples have gathered in Edmonton Northwest to live in Amiskwaci, Waskahigun, Beaver Hills House, the Cree name for the region. It was a place of peace, conflict and conflict resolution through treaty making, traditional ceremony, sustenance, community, a place where the North Saskatchewan River flowed mightily, the buffalo and the game were plentiful. Right down the middle of my riding is the Anthony Hende Highway. Anthony Hende is acknowledged as one of the first explorers to come to Edmonton. Over the next centuries, since Anthony Hende, they still came. Many came from Europe to start, and in those early days, our collective ancestors made treaties nation to nation, which are upheld by the Canadian Constitution. These agreements are the basis for all peoples and Canadians to live in harmony for as long as the sun shines, the grass grows, and the rivers flow, as written in treaty. In those early days, many came driven by hunger and hope. Those fleeing from persecution came. Those looking for a place they can build came. Those looking for a place where hard work pays off and looking for a place to build an income and a family and a living, they came. They came from all continents. Today we have a huge population from the Middle East, the Philippines, Eastern Asia, India, Eastern Europe, Hispanic America, Africa, South America, and more. Still, people come today in droves, 60,000 per year alone in the last 3 years on average. So why do they come? Why have they been coming for 100 years? And why do they stay? Simply put, Madam Speaker, affordability, opportunity, jobs, energy, safety. Edmonton's identity is built around this. All the big Canadian cities have their identities. And I have been in conversations where some struggle to identify what Edmonton means and what Edmonton's identity is. Well, to me, the most Edmonton thing that you can do is work hard, buy a home, raise a family, and become a part of the community. Small town roots in the big city is still a thing in Edmonton. But this is under attack. And the root cause of this attack, a root cause, is the federal government negligence. Homes are becoming increasingly more unaffordable, and this is not just a campaign talking point. I ran into many young people who took the time out of their day to have humility and tell me they could not afford a home, and they had no path, no way to get to have a family and to grow their family. The amount of young Canadians who see home ownership and starting a family as unaffordable and unattainable is growing in my riding. Grocery prices are rising, lineups at food banks are getting longer, energy to move your family around is becoming more expensive. High taxes for seniors is pricing them out of their own homes, those spaces that are intended for them to spend time with their grandkids. Despite powering this country for decades, our energy sector is villainized. The industrial heartland of Alberta and Canada is in my hometown of Edmonton, Alberta. Healthcare equality is systematically getting worse. Crime is out of control. People struggle with addiction, and mental health is worsening. Jobs for young people are getting scarce. And as much as I acknowledge people coming to make a home in the traditional territory of my people in Edmonton Northwest, the mismanaged immigration by this federal government is putting stress on all systems.